eating leftover cheese can be dangerous for you, most people don't know. Stay with me until the end of this video. You'll discover essential information you never knew you needed. The hidden dangers of leftover cheese, what food safety experts won't tell you up front. Did you leave that delicious cheese out overnight after your dinner party? You might be playing a risky game with your health. Leftover cheese, especially when improperly stored, can become a breeding ground for harmful bacteria that could lead to serious health complications. I learned this lesson the hard way, after leaving some soft Brie on my counter for over 8 hours. What should have been a delightful midnight snack turned into a stomach-churning experience that left me bedridden for 2 days. This personal experience led me down a rabbit hole of research about cheese safety that completely changed how I handle this beloved dairy product. According to the Food and Drug Administration, FDI soft cheeses left at room temperature for more than 2 hours enter what food safety experts call the danger zone temperatures between 45 and 145, or CE to 60 C, where bacteria multiply rapidly. What's concerning is that a study published in the Journal of Food Protection found that certain bacteria can double in number every 20 minutes in this temperature range. The risks vary significantly depending on cheese type. Hard cheeses like cheddar or Parmesan have lower moisture content, making them less hospitable to bacterial growth compared to soft varieties like Brie, Camembert, or fresh mozzarella. The latter can develop dangerous levels of Listeria monocytogenes, a bacterium that causes listeriosis, an infection that hospitalized about 1,600 Americans annually, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. More alarming is how these bacteria might not change the appearance, smell, or taste of your cheese. Your senses can't always detect the danger lurking within that seemingly innocent leftover cheese. Researchers at Cornell University found that pathogenic bacteria can reach harmful levels without causing noticeable changes to the food. Here's a breakdown of the main risks associated with different types of leftover cheese. Soft, unpasteurized cheeses. These pose the highest risk, especially for pregnant women, elderly individuals, children, and those with compromised immune systems. The World Health Organization, who emphasizes that these cheeses can harbor Listeria, which has a mortality rate of about 20–30% in vulnerable populations. Semi-soft cheeses, varieties like Havarti or Monterey Jack, can develop Staphylococcus aureus when left out, which produces heat-resistant toxins that aren't destroyed even if you later cook the cheese. Blue cheeses, while their mold is safe by design, improper storage can introduce harmful microorganisms alongside the beneficial cultures. Research from the Journal of Dairy Science shows that temperature fluctuations can disrupt the careful balance of microflora in these complex cheeses. I've improved my cheese storage practices dramatically since my unfortunate experience. Here are practical steps based on guidelines from the USDA and food safety experts. Refrigerate cheeses promptly, ideally within 1 hour after serving in warm environments. Use proper wrapping cheese paper, parchment paper, or specialized cheese storage containers rather than plastic wrap, which can promote moisture and bacterial growth. Monitor storage time. Even in the refrigerator, soft cheeses should be consumed within 3–7 days, while harder varieties can last 3–4 weeks when properly stored. Consider portion control. Only take out what you'll consume in one sitting to minimize time spent in the danger zone. Observe closely if you notice unusual mold, particularly red or black varieties not typical to the cheese. Sliminess, ammonia-like smell, or any off characteristics, discard immediately. Tracking your cheese's storage history is essential. I now label my cheese with purchase dates and when they were first opened. This simple habit has eliminated much of the guesswork and potential health risks. It's important to note that reactions to contaminated cheese can range from mild digestive discomfort to severe food poisoning requiring medical intervention. Symptoms typically appear within a few hours to several days after consumption and may include nausea, vomiting, stomach cramps, diarrhea, fever, and headaches. In severe cases, particularly with listeria infections, more serious complications like meningitis can develop. Individual susceptibility varies significantly. While a healthy adult might experience relatively mild symptoms from consuming risky leftover cheese, the same exposure could be life-threatening for pregnant women, older adults, young children, or anyone with a compromised immune system.